Okay, welcome once again, everyone. Okay, so today we are going to see about forms, how to create forms on our website. Okay, and later on, after creating the forms, we will be connecting that form with our WhatsApp web, and we will be sending that data, whatever will be filled by the customer, on our WhatsApp number. Okay, so that we can manage that inquiry. Okay. So for that, what I'll be doing, I'll be just starting with first file. I'll name it as myforms.html. Okay. Good evening, Nagraj. Okay. So let's start with that. First of all, we have to start with our boilerplate. And over here, we need to change this forms. Okay. Let's understand few things about forms first of all. Okay, after that we will be creating the form. So for that, what I'll be doing, I'll be starting with MS Paint. Okay, MS Paint is here and I'm going to start with one form. So how you have seen forms, you have seen forms something like this. After that, these are all the input fields. Okay, and over here you might have seen name, write the name. Okay, in this input field we will be having our name. Over here, suppose if you're that is for students, then they will be having course interested in. Okay, this will be the course field. And over here, suppose they are asking for the mobile number. And over here, this will be a bigger text area. Okay, this will be something like comment section. Comments section. Okay, and what is this basically? This is submit. This will be submit, and over here we will be having clear option also. Okay, so that if anybody is filling this particular form and if they fill wrong information, they can click on this clear button, so that each and every field will be cleared and they will be getting a new fresh form. Okay, if they are clicking on submit button, then this particular data will be saved in our database. In our scenario, all this data will be sent to our WhatsApp number. As soon as they click on this submit button, their WhatsApp web will open, and our number will be highlighted in that, and they have to just click on send button and that data will be sent to our WhatsApp number. So this is the thing what we are going to um, okay, this is the thing what we are going to see over here. And next type of form what you will be able to see, next type will be something like this as well. You might see some form like this, a form something like this. And over here we will be getting the same thing like submit button and clear button. Okay, and over here where will be this labels, where will be these labels? Here we will be getting name, enter your name, something like that, enter your name. Okay, here they will be having course interested. Oops. Here they will have mobile number, mobile number, something like that. And here write something or any query, something like that they will be having over here. Okay, and who over here they will be having same thing like submit, and over here they will be having clear. Okay, so as soon as you click over here on this input field, this enter your name will be there. As soon as you start typing, this enter your name text, whatever you are able to see, that will disappear. Okay, instead of that, your name or the detail whatever you will be filling, that will be visible. This is called basically placeholder. Okay, this is basically called placeholder, which will disappear when you start typing, and this is called label, which will be staying uh, throughout the time. Okay, uh, also if you fill this form, submit this form or clear this form, this will be available over there. Okay, so this was some basic understanding of forms, what type of forms we will be having on our websites. Okay, so now let me just close this. Oops, I don't want to save this. Okay. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to create a form. So let me just have this thing H1. Okay, inquiry form, something like that I have written. Okay, after that what I'll be doing, I'll be starting with my form tag. Okay, let me start this page in live server so that we can see alternatively on the other hand, on the right hand side over here. Okay, let's start with our form tag. Okay, so first one will be label. Wow, you can see my browser is getting smarter day by day. It's giving me options. Okay, no, I don't want break. I want the input field just in front of that. Okay, so what I'll be doing, I'll be, oh wow, you can see over here input type, text, everything is written. Wow, great. So you can see over here, and this thing I'll be removing because I don't want this thing as I'm writing label over here. So I don't want that particular placeholder. When we will not use this label, then at that time we will be using placeholder, the second type of form. I'll be showing it to you. Over here, what I can have a label. Okay, a label for course. Okay, I'm trying to make the same table, sorry, same form what we saw in the uh, MS Paint. Course and course interested. Okay, that is done. Now after this we should have a break so that it goes to the next line. Okay, and after that we will be having input. Okay, so over here we have input as well. Don't worry, I'll just explain all the things whatever you are able to see over here. Let me just complete this form. Label, mobile, mobile number, and over here what we will be having, input. Wow, input mobile. Okay, break. Wow, it's giving me break as well now. Okay, great. After that we will be having text area. Okay, and over here, that's it. Label we can have, first of all. Okay, comments, suggestion, or something. Okay, and over here, after that we will be having what? We will be having button. Okay, which button we will be having? Let me just delete this and I'll show you how to create that button. I want submit button. Okay, so over here we have submit button, and that should have some name as well. Okay, so I am writing submit over here. Okay, and after this text area I want break so that it goes below. Okay, and after this I'll be having another button which is called reset button. So I have a reset button as well. Okay, then clear, I can write clear. Okay, so this is it till now, whatever we have created. So what we can do over here, this is very simple form what I have created. Okay, so don't worry about that, how to make it aligned or something like that. We will be seeing everything with the help of bootstrap. Okay, so over here what we are going to understand, over here we are going to understand about the things whatever involved in creating a form. Okay, so just let me, okay, fine. So let me just explain you what things we have over here one by one. Okay, the first section is label. So what is this? Basically this name what we have over here, that is label. So if we want to create that, we have to use label keyword. Okay, and over here we have an attribute that is called for. Like this name or label whatever we are getting, that will be used for what? This will be used for capturing the name. Okay, after that we have input text area. Okay, this is input text area. Over here what we have input type as text, like what type of data that user can fill in. Okay, so over here we have mentioned text type of data, like ABC alphabets they can put over here. Okay, and over here we have given ID as well. Suppose if you want to target this particular input field using this ID to customize it, make it look good with the help of your CSS. Okay, so ID will help you to target this particular input field. If you want ID to keep, you can keep very well. Otherwise, if you do not want, okay, so you can remove that. There is no harm in that. Okay, over here, what is this? Basically this will be same as this label name. Okay, this will be name only. Okay, over here name will be name is an attribute what we use um, to identify whether what kind of data in this input field we are going to get. So over here you can see everywhere the same thing, and over here like codes also will be text. Mobile means what? Mobile can be number. Okay, mobile can be number, so I can change the type as number. Okay, if I change it to number, you can see over here that what we are getting, we will be able to see, we will be able to write only numbers. We won't be able to write any alphabet. Only one alphabet will be allowed, that is E, because in mathematical operations we use E also. Okay, So only E will be allowed, otherwise only numbers will be allowed if we are using type as number. Okay, we have another type that is called TEL, telephone number. Okay, over here we are just going to mention that, but over here what happens, we will be allowed to write the alphabets as well. Okay, any alphabet we can write. So generally what we do, generally we use number or we use text only. Okay, if we are using number, then what will happen over here, you will be able to see this up and down arrows. So if I click on up, you can see it's incrementing like by 1. If I click down, it will be decrementing. Okay, something like that we will be having. So this can be used when you want to have some age or something like that, or some numbering like suppose if you have a resort or something like that, or five-star hotel, how many rooms you want to book or something like that. Yeah, like if you are creating any Zomato or Swiggy type of website, then how many items you want, something of same type. So you can use that numbering, so that they can just user can just click over here and they can order that. Okay, so something like that you can take as a reference. Okay, now next thing over here, what is this basically? This is basically text area. It will be giving you some space, more space as compared to input field. Okay, so over here we will be mentioning how many columns I want and how many rows I want. Okay, if I increase the decrease the rows, okay, if I make it 5, see what happens. What are rows basically? Rows means horizontal space, and this column you can see over here we are getting 30. Okay, by default. Okay, so what is column? Column is vertical space. So over here if I decrease it to 10, see what will happen. Only this much it will be by default visible to the user, but user is free to just increase it as and when required. Okay, this will be the criteria for text area. So in suggestion or comment, remarks, all these things, for these things we will be using text area keyword, and for taking the inputs we use only input. Okay, after that what we have some buttons, like first button is submit button and second button is clear button. Okay, submit button is basically for if they fill that particular form and click on submit button, this data will be submitted. Okay, and what is this clear button? Basically, if they fill any wrong information, by mistakenly they fill any wrong information and they come to know that this information I do not want to fill, I want to fill something else. Instead of deleting each and every field data, they can click on directly clear button. Okay, so every data will be cleared. So let me just have some um, some dummy data over here. Okay, this is it. Okay, suppose if I click on clear, you can see the whole form gets cleared out. Okay, if they click on submit button, like over here you can see submit button, that form got submitted. Okay, that form got submitted, and you can see over here what is the use of other things. I'll just let you know. Okay, now you can see in the address bar what we are getting. So I'm just copying the address bar. Okay, I'm copying the address basically, we can say, and I'm writing over here. I'm writing over here so that you all can see. So what is happening over here? Let me make it a little bit bigger. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Okay, so till here we have our form. Okay, till here we have our form. So what I'm doing, I'm just deleting it. Okay, the main thing what we want from here is that name. What is name? What is this name? Is coming from here. What is this course? It is coming from here. What is this mobile? It's coming from here. So if we know that the user has filled this particular mobile number, the user has filled this particular course name, the user has filled this particular name. Okay, so this name attribute, whatever we are using over here, this is the use of that in our form. So we come to know with this, like what data they have filled in, something like that. Is it clear till now, everyone? Just let me know in the chat box so that I can just continue with other things. Okay, fine. Okay, so now what we are going to see next thing is that, suppose if the user fills in the data and clicks on submit button. Okay, you might have seen in Google Forms at the time of corona pandemic, you might have seen, like, you might have filled n number of Google Forms. Okay, as soon as you fill that, submit that particular form, you are redirected to a thank you page, like, thank you for submitting the form, our representative or our one of team member will contact you soon, something like that. Okay, or if you have filled any college or school form or something, your answers submitted successfully. Okay, something you are getting that. So what we are going to do over here, we are going to do the same thing. Okay, so over here you can see under forms we have an action attribute. Okay, correct, you can do that, no worries. So over here, what is that? We will be creating another thank you page. Okay, another thank you page I'm going to create over here. Okay, form, or what I can say, thank you dot html. Okay, I have created this page. Now over here what I'm going to do, I'm going to have over here thank you as a title of the page, and over here I'm going to write something, h1 tag, thank you for filling out the form. We will get back to you very soon. Something like that. I have put over here. That's okay. You can customize it, but for now I'm just using this thing. So let me see what kind of thing I'm getting over here. You can see this type of thing I'll be getting. So let me just attach this particular thank you page on our form. As soon as anybody fills that and submits that particular form, that particular page should be displayed instead of this particular form. So over here what I'll be doing, I'll be putting that form, that particular page over here under action attribute. Okay, so let's see, let's submit this form. Okay, so over here I'm writing Dev, course interested, web designing. Okay, designing, mobile number, suppose 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0 I'm writing. Okay, this is a test. Okay, over here I have not given name, that is why comments again I have to fill this form. Okay, that's it. Now if I click on submit button, okay, then see what happens. If I click on submit button, I'm getting redirected to thank you for filling out the form. We will get back to you very soon. So this is it, what we can do. Okay, what we can, I think this is it, what we will be doing in forms. Okay, for now. So over here, you can see whatever data I had filled, that all data is visible over here. This data will be sent to us. So over here, let me just remove this thing. Okay, name was Dev, course name was web designing, mobile number was till 6, comments was this is test. So all the data, whatever we filled in the form, we are getting in our URL, and that data, that is for testing purpose, whether you are getting the uh, form data or not, capturing the form data or not in this particular names, whatever we have put, so that we are successfully getting it, and that data will be sent when we use JavaScript to implement WhatsApp web in our forms. Okay, so don't worry about that. We will be seeing that as well when we will be starting with our I think JavaScript, or before that also I can show you. Okay, because I will be asking you all to create a website, a project. Okay, after completing our HTML. So all of you all are requested to work on that particular project and submit that particular project, because we will be creating 5 projects total in this course. Okay, and those who will be submitting all those 5 projects, they will be getting the chance to get that this course participation certificate. If anybody fails to submit that one of the project, then they are not eligible for that certificate. Okay, so please work on that, all the projects, and submit that project. Okay, so now what we are going to do, is it clear everyone? Just let me know till now. uh Exam project 1, I'm not, exam project 1, how to complete. I'll just let you know like what kind of project I want from you all. Okay, I'll just let you know. Give me some time, let me just complete this thing, and after that I'll be just explaining you. सो ये हमारा था एक टाइप का फॉर्म. ओके, ये हम लोग ने एक टाइप का फॉर्म क्रिएट किया है. अभी हम देखेंगे कि विदाउट लेबल्स कैसे फॉर्म्स क्रिएट कर सकते हैं. ओके, आई थिंक हम लोग आज फॉर्म्स कंप्लीट नहीं कर पाएंगे. ओके, बिकॉज 1 hour मोर रिक्वायर्ड टू सी अदर थिंग्स विच आर इन्वॉल्व इन फॉर्म. ओके, फॉर्म में और क्या क्या चीज होता है, लाइक व्हेन वी ask from the users to put their gender name. Okay, gender. So what they can select either male, they can select either female, they can select others. Okay, so the thing is that if they are selecting any one of them, then only that selection should be there. They cannot select multiple genders. Okay, that should be there. So that kind of buttons, we called it as radio button. Okay, next question that can be like which courses you are interested in. So it could be something like you are interested in one course, or you are interested in multiple courses. So at that time, what we will be using, we will be using check boxes. Okay, in that we will be allowing that particular user to select multiple course names, and that course names will be submitted to us, like this person wants to pursue this course, this course, this course, this course, first preference, second preference, third preference, or fourth preference, something like that. So all these things are all also there in this. Okay, so we have to just see that as well. And we have different types of we can say input fields, like we have button, checkbox. Okay, like we have colors as well. Like if you want to allow them to just choose a color or something, okay, as an input. So we have that as well. We have date input field. We have, suppose you want somebody to ask them to upload something on your website. Okay, you are creating some website in which that person has to upload their Aadhaar card or PAN card. Okay, or they have to upload their photo or something like that. Okay, so we have another input type that is called file. Okay, so these are all the things like which we will be seeing. I think that has to be seen. So we will see that on Monday only, because Sunday we will be having a holiday. Okay, I need a 1 day um, rest also. So we will be continuing our session on Monday only. So we have another question: HTML form filling. Then how can so backend data like name, mobile number, and everything. So these things will be visible to that particular user only, who will be uh, filling this particular form. If you want to hide that from the URL, then that also can be done, so that the information which was filled by the user, that won't be visible in the address bar. That is also possible. So we can see that as well. Not an issue. Is it fine? Okay. So what we are going to see next? We are going to see next type of form. Okay. So let me just start again this live server. Where is live server? Okay. Over here we have. So let's have another form. So let me start with form over here. Is it clear, Shubham, what explanation I have given? Like we can hide that as well. So we will see in the next session. So don't worry about that. So over here in this form, what we are going to do, we are going to, let me have one HR tag over here, so that we have one line, and after that we will be having this form. Okay. Okay. So over here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to start directly with input field. Okay. Input field, and that's it. And over here, what I'm going to give, name, that is an attribute. Okay. Over here, I'm giving it as name. Okay, because let's have full name, attribute name. And over here I'll be having placeholder. I want this text to be written over here. Okay, so over here what I'm going to write, enter your name. Okay, so you can see over here we are getting enter your name. As soon as we click on this particular input field and we start writing, that enter your name will disappear. As soon as we delete all those things, we again get that enter placeholder, which is enter your name. Okay, this is another type of form which we can create. Okay, so yeah, we will see that as well, how to arrange all these things in a correct order. Don't worry, we will see that as well. Okay, so the next field will be, suppose let's create the same thing, input. Okay, input, again I'm starting with text. Over here I'm typing codes, and id, let it be placeholder. I am writing enter course interested, something like that I have written. Okay, again I'm using br tag. Okay, and over here I'll be having input field as text or number. We can have number as well. Input number. Okay, and over here mobile, name will be mobile, and placeholder will be enter mobile number, something like that. Okay, now next thing what we have, text area. Nowadays mostly we are going to see this type of forms only. This type of forms are very less, but we should know how to create both the types of forms. Okay, over here what I'm going to do, I'm going to match, okay, this type of thing. Okay, over here what I'm going to have, br tag, so that it comes down. Okay, 20, let's make it 21. Okay, we'll be able to have 20 only. And over here rows, I'm going to decrease it to 5 so that it becomes a little bit lesser. And over here again I will be having a placeholder, enter your comments here, something like that. Okay, comments over here, that's it. And next thing what we are going to have, we are going to have now our button, that is submit button. Okay, submit button over here, this is the name what we are going to give, that will be visible over here. Okay, and this is the type of button what we are going to create. Okay, here we can give something like register as well. Okay, it doesn't make any difference. Okay, whatever name we want to give, we can give over here. Before that what I want to do, I want to give a break over here so that my button comes down. Okay, and after that I'm going to create another button which is called reset button. We can say reset as well, or we can say clear as well. Okay, so see over here what we are getting, we are getting very clean type of form, and over here also we are getting a very clean type of form, but the thing is that we have to do more coding over here as compared to this particular type of form. And over here as well we can connect that particular HTML form, that HTML page. Okay, so that if anybody clicks on this register button or submit button, they will be seeing that particular thank you message. Okay, that can be seen over here. So what I want to show you, okay, in this all these things we will be utilizing our more time. Okay, now let me just show you one more thing that we will be working that will be seeing after completing our JavaScript. Okay, we will be seeing that, that is called bootstrap. Okay, bootstrap. So let me just open bootstrap website side by side. Okay, bootstrap, bootstrap 5. Okay, this is the website, that this is a third party website. Okay, we can very well use this particular website and implement and create our website as well. So over here we will be getting components, different types of components, like if you want carousel, we want card, we want navigation bars. Okay, we want model, we want progress bar. Okay, all those things we will be getting over here. So let me just show you one more thing, that is form. We are getting a form as well over here. Okay, so let me just have one form. Let me just, before that what I have to do, I let me show you all. Okay, so over here what they are providing, bootstrap, what they are providing, they already have their JavaScript and CSS created, written and they have hosted that script, okay, that files on this particular location. So if I open this particular URL, whatever they have given, see what we will be able to see. If I open, this is their CSS, okay, this is their CSS, what they have written, okay. So when we will be using their any of the components, they might have used, they might not might have, they have definitely used the same selector names whatever they have used in this particular CSS, okay. And as well as they have their JavaScript file as well, which is hosted on this location, and you can see the JavaScript what they have written over here. Is it opening? Yeah. So you can see the this type of JavaScript they have written over here, and we do not have the control on this, okay. What we have the control on the components, like if they have created in red color, we can make it black, we can make it yellow or something like that, okay. Or what we can do, we can provide some ID class, or we can again target that particular element, and you can change that appearance as per a requirement if you do not like their styling or something like that. So over here what we are going to see, we are going to see how to use this for form. Just I want to show you for form, okay. Just a minute. What I need to do, I need to create another file first of all, okay. So let me just create another file, bootstrap form, okay, bootstrap form.html, okay. I'm just creating over here. So what I'll be doing, I'll be starting with my uh, boilerplate first of all, okay. Over here also I'm writing form. Over here what I can do, bootstrap form, okay, something like that. And what else we need to do over here is that we have to copy these two lines, okay, these two lines and this CSS into our code. So what we can do, we can just copy this and go back to our code, and we can just attach that particular line over here, okay. That's it. And next we have to just copy this and attach that over here, so that their CSS and their JavaScript gets attached to our HTML file. After that what we can do, suppose I want to create a form, I'm just showing you for form, you all can just work on other things as well, or we will be doing it in a full way after completing our JavaScript. So I want a form, okay. I want a form, something to be created, okay. So what kind of form should I have? Okay, let's have control what they have. No, I want a form. Okay, let's have this kind of form, okay. I want this kind of form to be created. If you want to create this kind of form, it will take longer time. So what we can do, like as I said, time is money, so we have to uh, decrease the coding time first of all, okay. So what we do basically, this is a basic example, and we have another type of form as well over here. We will be having some forms. I'll just let you know when we start with bootstrap, so don't worry about that. For now what I'm going to do, I'm going to implement this particular form in our this page, okay, this page what we have created right now. So for that what I'll be doing, I'll be just going over here, and this is the form and this is the code. What I'll be doing, I'll be just copying over here, and I'll be just pasting it like that, okay. And all this class name, okay, and if they have used ID or something, they will be using the same thing in their CSS, which is hosted on this particular URL. Okay, this particular, sorry, where is that? Where is CSS? I did not include CSS. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot that, I think. So for that, what I have to do, I have to include CSS as well. Okay, I have included that, I think. No. Okay. Okay. So we got over here CSS as well. So let me just open this particular page on our live server. Let's see how it looks like. Wow, great. Now we have this particular form by default created. Okay, you can see. And whatever data you want to change over here, you can very well change from this particular form. You have to just you have to just understand all the things what they have over here, and after that you can very well target each and every element of this particular form, and you can change that. Okay, this is just an example how you can use bootstrap on your website. Okay, so this is not the only thing what we can use from bootstrap. We have n number of things like over here. Let me show you one more interesting thing. Okay, now let's have nav bars. Okay, I want to implement nav bars now on the same page. Okay, suppose I want to have this type of nav bar on my website. So this is the example and this is the code. What I can do, I can just straight away copy, and I can, nav bars will be on top. So I'll be just pasting that. No need to paste anything else over here again. Once we paste all these things, we are ready to go to use any component from our bootstrap website. Now let's see our web page, how it looks like. You can see over here we have the navigation bar automatically created, and over here this is very much responsive as well. You can see the form is very much responsive, and the nav bar which we created, that is also responsive. Like if you click on this, you have all the things, all the drop down menus, everything you will be having over here. Okay, that's it. So this is it. But what we can do, this form also can be created in a proper way. Okay, in a more aligned way or something like that. So for creating that thing, I will be teaching you all on Monday. Okay, and we will be creating that, and you can see that how much time we spend on creating such kind of forms, and how much time we save if we use bootstrap. Okay, so you can search over here. I'm not getting that forms ready. Okay, so what we can do, we can search online. Okay, bootstrap forms with this criteria, this fields or something like that. You will be getting that form from bootstrap website, and you can very well use that, and you can customize that as well. So we will be seeing later on. So how you feel that whether bootstrap will be helpful for us in web designing or not, just let me know in the chat box, please. And did you understand all the things whatever we have discussed till now? Just let me know in the chat box. Yeah, little bit. Yeah, little bit. Yes, correct. Okay, two responses till now. I need to have all the responses, like we have around 9 students. Okay. Okay, just let me check. Anita, Sai, Anita is clear. Ravi is clear. Jaswanti, just let me know your response as well. Nagaraj, Nilima is clear. Ravi is clear. Shubham. Shubham, you are you clear with that? Whatever we discussed. Sudipta, Varshini. Okay. Okay. So why we included that bootstrap, CSS and JavaScript in head tag only? Okay. So don't worry about that, Sudipta. Basically, just a rough idea I'm giving over here that whenever we will be attaching our external CSS, okay, we will be attaching that over here only. If we are attaching only any external JavaScript file, we will be attaching over here, or we can attach at the bottom of our body tag. That is fine. But if we are attaching from bootstrap for JavaScript, we attach in the head only, basically, so that it when our page gets rendered on our web browser, that browser goes on this particular URLs and makes the content, makes the data ready with it. Okay, so that as soon as it finds any of the class or any of the elements related to that particular CSS or that particular JavaScript, it's ready to render in that way only, how that particular element is designed. Is it clear now? Okay, I think everyone is clear now uh, till here. So what we are going to do, I'll be just providing all this thing, all this code and everything on my GitHub account. Okay, all of you can work on that. And now today, what I'm going to do, I'm going to announce the. Should I do today or on Monday? Let it be. I'm announcing today only, and I'll re-announce on Monday as well. So the project is we have to create a newspaper type of website. Okay, that should be having three sections. Okay, three sections, and in that we should have something like this. I'll just explain you on uh, MS Paint. Just a minute. Suppose this will become your page. Over here, what I want something sections. On top, we will be having some navigation, okay, or name of the newspaper, something like that, whatever you want to put over there. After that, we will be having some sections like over here, one section, okay. Next section will be coming over here, okay. So you can make it more bigger as well, and you can make one section over here, something like that. Okay, inside this we will be having different newses depending upon the section. Like you can name that particular section, like suppose this will be technology, this will be politics, this will be nature, or whatever you want to do. In that particular section we will be having that particular news. So what news you will be putting in, you can refer any website, like any news website, or you can use encyclopedia to put any data on our website. Okay, so just create such kind of website with the help of only HTML, and you are free to use few CSS if you find on internet, okay, for aligning that or for doing coloring and all. If you want to do little bit of that, otherwise I will be sticking to HTML only, so that you have some HTML website also created. Okay, and after that, what I'll be doing, I'll be allowing everyone to share their screens. Okay, like I'm sharing over here, you can share your screen and you can just show that particular project on your machines only. Okay, and on Monday I'll be showing you how to upload your websites free of cost on netlify.com website, from where we will be generating a URL for our projects whatever we will be creating. Is it fine everyone till now? Are you all able to will you all be able to do this project? Just let me know in the chat box please, or you can unmute as well. Okay, so now what I'm doing, I'm just closing the stopping the recording for now for today. Thank you for attending the session, and I'm just stopping the recording.